Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just a little under 3 months away from its official release by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, as well as creator George Lucas. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this film, at the end of the day, is going to have a lot of connections to the prequels, the originals, Star Wars Rebels, and of course, even using Star Wars Legends, also known as the EU, as inspirational source material to tell a very unique and original story for Episode 9, which honestly I think is really going to stand out as the best film of the sequel trilogy, as long as Disney and Lucasfilm are able to play their cards correctly for the Star Wars fans. Now, on top of all this, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions as well as one of the set leaks, this is where things begin to get very intense and exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that it's described that one of the scenes that were shot during the month of December of 2018, just late last year, involved Daisy Ridley as Rey on set in the middle of a battlefield, where it's explained that dozens of extras were on set as Sith troopers and First Order troopers, as well as Resistance fighters. Now, it's explained that one of the sequences on set actually contained a costume design that was actually used on an unnamed actress that required tons of makeup, which was dubbed as Ahsoka_Force-Outfit-404. It's explained that the scene is said to be a chaotic land battle where a female Togruta portrayed by the actress and her costume design is said to contain the name Ahsoka. Additionally, it's said that Daisy Ridley shared a scene with this character portrayed by the actress while facing First Order AT-ATs, where Rey is said to be able to use the Force to make one of the AT-ATs trip over a series of boulders that Rey tumbles across in front of the AT-AT. Now, it's explained that Adam Driver as Kylo Ren was also on set during the sequence, and that the battle takes place in the beginning of the third act of the film, sometime before Rey and Kylo Ren meet at the Death Star 2 wreckage, and before their battle against Palpatine in The Rise of Skywalker. Now, the actress who portrayed the character of Ahsoka with the name Ahsoka on her costume design was said to use some Force-related hand gestures against some of the Sith troopers for a brief sequence on the chaotic battlefield. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this movie is going to have a lot of connections to other Star Wars material past the Star Wars movies, right? And it makes a lot of sense as to why J.J. Abrams had a lot of discussions with, of course, showrunner Dave Filoni of Star Wars Rebels, and how he really, advanced the character of Ahsoka Tano throughout that series. So what's really intriguing about this is how one of the costume designs that were used on an older actress is actually dubbed as Ahsoka_Force-Outfit-404. It really brings one to question, could this very well be the costume that was used for, in the actual series, Star Wars Rebels, that is also known as Ahsoka the White? It could very well be the white robes that we actually saw at the very end of Star Wars Rebels. That's a big possibility as to why it's called a Force outfit. But with that being said, we do know that this film is going to have a lot of connections to the previous movies, as well as the animated TV series such as The Clone Wars, and of course Star Wars Rebels. And the thing that really stands out to me the most here is the fact that Adam Driver was also on set as Kylo Ren during this particular land battle that is said to take place at the very beginning of the third act of Episode 9. So basically just after we are halfway through the movie. And this movie is going to have a lot of sequences just like this. A lot of space battles, lightsaber battles, even land battles in Episode 9. It really seems like that JJ is trying to really go out with a bang here and is trying to really make this the longest Star Wars movie to date from what it seems, because Kelly Marie Tran over at Star Wars, or should I say over at D23, she said that this movie is very, very long, which could very well hint that it's going to be 2 hours and 55 minutes, or maybe even 3 hours at that. So the other piece that I do want to go over is that the character is actually said to use some hand gestures, Force-related hand gestures, while taking on a series of stormtroopers, First Order Sith troopers, I must add. So, what's exciting about this, though, in case you guys did not know, is that the land battles in this movie are said to be inspired from how they were done in the prequel trilogy era, while also adding something new into the mix by JJ. So he's trying to do something very much original, and at the same exact time, something that's going to feel very nostalgic, that's something that's going to make us go back to the Star Wars films, the past 8 Star Wars movies, and remember exactly what JJ was able to do with Episode 9 to really make it a nostalgic film. And that, at the end of the day, it really is all about the Skywalker saga, right? This is the culmination of all 9 movies into one big Star Wars film, which you can only imagine, what was going through JJ's mind while writing the script and shooting the film and editing the movie and reshoots, etc. A lot of things are happening as we speak. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this below in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.